All right, all right. Hello, hello. Everybody who's coming to this live, I'm gonna pin the best and strongest message here for you so you can start this live already powerful. You don't freeze because you are not smart. You freeze because speaking is pressure, not just vocabulary. There you go, yo. Starting with the right foot, I am typing down a message for you where I say, you don't freeze because you're not smart. You don't freeze because you are not smart. Let me try to pin it. Yes, I can do it. You don't freeze because you are not smart. Oh, that's 60 seconds. It's all right. Well, you don't freeze because you are not smart. You freeze because speaking is pressure, not just vocabulary. Okay. And well, welcome. Yeah, today I want to talk about something that happens to a lot of people. And it is that you study English, you understand English, you maybe watch videos, listen to music, understand people is speaking, but when it's your turn to speak, your brain goes, "Oh, goodbye. I'm leaving." Yeah, so your brain just leaves the scene. Yeah, your brain just leaves the room. Um, Suddenly, you become a potato with Wi-Fi. If you have seen this video of mine on my channel, yeah, why do you freeze in English even when you know the words? Is that even possible? You know the words, but you freeze in English? And more importantly, what can you do about it? Yeah, this is not going to be a grammar live. This is not a grammar live. This is not a grammar class. I'm not here to give you 47 rules, yeah, and make your brain cry. I'm not making you cry here today. I, Pina, go to the viewers to see that. Yes, I want to give you clarity. Let me pin this here so people contribute to me. Well, I want to give you clarity, simple, direct, useful ideas. If you are watching live now, comment, I freeze, I translate, I understand, but I can't speak. You can comment to one of those here if you are watching this live now. Yes, please comment here. I freeze, I translate, I understand, but I can't speak. But I can't speak. Yeah, so if you are watching this live, comment this here now, interact with me because that's what's gonna make you confident when you start interacting with me. If you don't want to comment, no problem. Just listen and think about your own situation. Yeah, think about your situation, participate. Yeah, if you don't want to comment again, no problem. Stay here with me. And if you know someone who studies English but still freezes when speaking, share this live with them because this is probably going to help this person. Compartilha lá. Yeah, share this live. Compartilha. Yeah, because I know many people, eu tenho certeza there is somebody, tem alguém que precisa ouvir, participate in this live. Oh my God, you heard me speaking Portuguese. That was so quick. If you missed it, oh yeah, most people think the problem is, oh, my English is bad. Many times, that's not the real problem. Your English is not bad. Seu inglês não é ruim. Many times, that's not the problem. The real problem is your English is not trained under pressure. Yeah. We gotta train your English under pressure because you may know the word that is different. You may understand the grammar. You may even understand the sentence. But speaking is not only knowing English, speaking is organize your ideas in real time. That's why some people can understand a movie, understand even a podcast, yeah, and understand a teacher. Eu conheço a lot of people who understand their teacher, but when someone asks them, "Hey, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your routine," they panic. People come to you, vamos falar inglês. You panic. People panic. What is the reason that happens? Well, they say, "Oh, hello, my name is Alan. I have 34. I am very, how can I say?" Inside the brain, there's a whole meeting happening. People are confused. People are stressed. People are lost. Conhece, haha, entende português? Of course. Yeah, man, we are multilingual here. Yeah. Falo português, je parle un peu français. Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah, ni hao ma. We speak a few other languages. Yeah, yo hablo un poquito español. Huh? Yes, we speak a lot of languages. We connect with people as much as we can. Davi Fire. Why fire, Davi Fire? Davi Fire. Você joga Crossfire. Yeah, you play games. Cool. Give like, Davi. Share this content with people who need to improve their English. Tem uma galera who need to listen to this live. Um, Now, a lot of people think, oh my God, should I use present perfect? Is it in, on, or at? Do I pronounce this word correctly? What if people judge me? Yeah, what if I sound stupid? What if my English is not enough? Thanks for the like, Davi. Yeah, thanks for the support. That's it. This is why I always say your English level is not your intelligence level. Yeah. Your intelligence has nothing to do with your English level. Sometimes you are smart, experienced, capable, and professional. But in English, what is up, people? Paulo, Sarah, yeah, a lot of people coming in. Davi, Valeu, thanks for the support. Sometimes you are smart, experienced, capable, again, professional. In English, people sound less confident because the brain is overloaded. Don't overload your brain, yeah? Don't overwhelm yourself. Not because you are stupid, not because you are lazy, not because you are hopeless. Your brain is just trying to do many things at the same time. And that's normal. Yeah. People's brains are agitated. Yeah. So relax, slow down. Think about the important parts here. Anna, Glossia, yeah. Edilson. Edilson is the name of a soccer player. Yeah. Edilson. Very good. Um, Now imagine your brain is a road. When you speak your native language, the road is open. You have ideas, you speak, you correct yourself naturally. You don't think about every word. But in English, for many people, there's traffic. Just try to make English your natural language, and I can help you with that. In English, yeah. For example, let's think about the first car in traffic. Yeah, people are in traffic. Chrissy, what is up? What's going on? Yeah. So imagine the traffic. Yeah, a lot of cars. The first car says vocabulary. Second car, grammar. Third car, pronunciation. Nachi, hi, what's up? Yeah, the fourth car is fear. Fifth car is translation. Yeah, sixth car is, oh my God, they're looking at me. Yeah, people are feared of being judged. Yeah. And then everything stops. That is the freeze. Freezing is not the absence of English. Freezing is traffic in your brain. Yeah, imagine a lot of cars blocking what you are going to say because of fear, translation, and many other problems. Yeah, that is Moraes Emmanuel. Yes, Rafa, what is up? Emmanuel, say hi. What's up? Um, well, Maybe someone watching right now this, yeah, is thinking, Alan, that's exactly, oops, sorry, that's exactly me. Yeah. I know things, but when I need to speak, I lose everything. Esse sou eu. Here we go. 1,000 likes. Davi, 1,000 likes. Holy crap, it is true. 1,000 likes. Appreciate a lot, bro. Yes. Estimated live viewers. Wow. Yeah, very good. Excellent. And please, everybody who is on this live, make sure you share that with people who need to speak but lose everything when they are about to participate. Well, yeah, that's the point. You don't need more random information. You don't need a regular English system. You need Henrique, Jose, Mayara, Ivaldo. Yeah, Douglas. Come on in. They save everything. These systems, they bring phrasal verbs, expressions, vocabulary lists, grammar videos, pronunciation tips. But when it's time to use it, they don't know where anything is. So it doesn't make sense. No faz sentido. It doesn't make sense to bring content, yeah, for you. Give you a lot of vocabulary, grammar, phrasal verbs if you don't know how to use it. What is de que adianta? Yeah, be bombarded with a lot of content if you don't know how to use it. Recebe, não sabe usar. What's the matter? Yeah, you have clothes, but when you need to go out, you say, "Oh my God, I have nothing to wear." You open your closet, it's full of clothes, and you say you have nothing to wear. Imagine this. This is English in your life. Now, let me give you three reasons people freeze in English. Three. Jaide, Maria, and back. Kayo, let's go. Three reasons people freeze in English. Translation. Reason number one, you translate too much. Translation. Yeah, translation is normal in the beginning. Um, but if every sentence needs to pass through Portuguese, um, Spanish, French, or your native language first, speaking becomes too slow. Yeah. The person asks, "Oh, what did you do yesterday?" Oh, okay. Yesterday, ontem, eu fui. How do I say fui? Uh, went, gold. No, 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 no. Went shopping. But it's to go shopping, shopping. Confuso, né? Confusing, right? Relax. This is not conversation anymore. Yeah. This is mental CrossFit. Now, nobody wants to do CrossFit inside the brain during a normal conversation. So instead of trying to translate perfect sentences, start training sentences, sentence blocks, sentence expressions that will help you think in English. As simple as, my name is Alan. My name is, it's a block. You don't translate in your head to say, my name is, right? Examples. Simple, instead of building sentences from zero, don't build sentences. Hello, Muriel. Yes, one rose. Thank you for the rose. Me deram uma rosa. Thank you. I need this rose. I need one more rose if you can send it to me. Now, here, Abigail. Oh, yes. Comfort. The person entered here. My life. I'm sorry. Debbie, viewer, and can request to reconnect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go here. Sorry, my bad. I clicked here. Wrong click. Well, I usually some blocks you can use to not start your sentence from zero. Comece de algum lugar. Where, Alan? Where do I start? I usually, example, I usually study English in the morning. Yeah, you just add. I usually play video games in the evening. I usually play sports after school. I usually. I'm trying to complete. I'm trying to improve my English. I'm trying to share important information for you in this live. Amanda, hi. Davi here. See? I understand written sentences better than spoken ones, or better than when I speak, I think. Yeah, that's perfect, Davi. Many people, muita gente, understand written sentences better than spoken one. Why? Por quê? Why? Why? Flash goal. I have another goal here. Holy crap. Click. Por quê? Por quê? Why? Why? People people understand better written sentences because you have time to think. Yeah, you have time to think, to organize the ideas, to understand the sentence, even translating some cases. You have time to organize your thoughts and then reply them. But of course, when it's spoken, it's real time, it's quick. The reaction is there, the reaction is now. You don't have time or too much time to react to sentences, right? So that is totally normal, Davi. And normal. Yeah, it's okay. But that's why I'm here. This is my role. É o meu papel. I'll help you not freeze anymore and start to understand better and quicker and more naturally. So you don't have too much trouble with spoken sentences anymore. Now, why these blocks? Yeah, I shared some blocks here. There are many other blocks I could share, but why these blocks? These blocks help your brain start faster. If you have the right blocks, Rodrigo Santana. Oh, I thought he was a Santana is a singer, yeah, in Brazil. Well, now, okay, you don't need to create the whole sentence from nothing. You start from somewhere. What's reason number two? Reason number two here is you try to sound advanced too early. You don't need to sound advanced. This is a big one. People want to sound intelligent in English, so they wait for the perfect word. But sometimes the perfect word destroys your fluency because you stop. If you stop, parou, pensou, bad English. Yeah, don't stop. Don't destroy your flow looking for the perfect word. Just flow. Yeah, because uh, you search, you panic, you disappear. Simple English spoken clearly is better than advanced English stuck in your throat. What's the word? Yeah. So let me repeat that. Simple English spoken clearly is better than advanced English stuck in your throat. So don't let the advanced English stop here. Vai parar aqui? Advanced English? No. Speak basic, better basic than nothing. Now, if you don't know how to say something, um, oh my God, I'm extremely overwhelmed with my responsibilities. Yeah. Say, I have a lot of work. I feel tired. It's simple, but it's really effective. Davi is saying here, Bora Davi, it's okay to speak with an accent, right? Or is it hard for a native speaker, English speaker, to understand? Also, if I say something that doesn't make sense, it's because I'm using a translator. Oh, okay, you are using a translator. Okay, Davi. It's okay to speak with an accent. Of course. What is an accent? Accent, Davi, and for everybody else who is here, accent is something, yeah, the sound of something particular of a region. Davi, are you from Brazil? Where are you from exactly? Uh, Because let's consider this. Brazil, yeah, of course. What is accent? In Brazil, there are many different accents. There are people from Sao Paulo. They have a different accent from people from the south of Brazil, Rio Grande do Sul, or different accent from people from Rio de Janeiro. Different accent if you compare. Thanks, Katia. Thanks for the like. Different accent from people from Bahia. They are all Portuguese, but they have different accents. They have their way to pronounce the words. Now, one thing is wrong pronunciation, the other thing is accent. Yeah. Imagine the famous guy here. Let me write down here. I think you know this guy. Most people would know this guy, yeah? Now, accent. Correct English, different accent. Harry Potter. Very American, yeah, Harry Potter. Now, if you get maybe perhaps a British guy saying it, they would say Harry or Harry Potter. Harry Potter. It's still correct. Or maybe even a strong English guy will say Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Or even another one, accent. An Australian guy would say Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter. So Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, or Harry Potter. Yeah, different accents, but all correct. Now, if you get Harry Potter, yes, David, of course I know, but never watched. It's fine. But just for the accent, yeah. Lesson Harry Potter could sound, yeah, could have different accents, but not wrong pronunciation. What's wrong pronunciation? Probably something like um, if you say Harry Potter, if you say Harry Potter, people won't understand. This is not an accent problem. Harry Potter is a pronunciation problem. We don't say this in English. Yeah. Imagine PlayStation. You can say PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation. PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation has different accents. It's fine. Yeah. But if you say PlayStation, it's not an accent problem. It's a pronunciation problem. So that's completely different. So, David, answering your question, yes, no problem. Different accents, people understand. Native speakers understand different accents. You go to the United States, the last game Brazil soccer match in the World Cup, Copa do Mundo, Brazil, in Texas. It's a strong accent, very different accent if you compare Texas, Miami, New York, California. If you compare accents in different places, Mississippi, people have a different accent, and it's okay. Yeah, don't confuse accent with bad pronunciation. That's totally different. So yes, it's okay. Just make sure you are pronouncing it correctly. How do you know? Have a good teacher. Yeah, a good teacher like myself to help you with pronunciation. Belmiro, her, what's up? Hello, people. MC, Brenda, Chan, Jackie Chan, Neymar. Even Neymar is watching my live. Come on, man. I'm famous now. I have Neymar here. Neymar, I have your sticker for the World Cup album. Nobody has that. I'm sure. And well, um, here. Reason number three. Reason number three is you judge yourself while speaking. Yeah, that's why people freeze. Yeah. You judge yourself while speaking. This is the killer. You are speaking and listening to yourself at the same time. You say one sentence, your brain goes, "Oh, that was ugly. Bad pronunciation, wrong grammar. You sound basic. Stop, stop. Emergency meeting." Yeah. No, don't do that. Yeah. Because if you do that, you freeze. And well, during conversation, your job is not to be perfect. Connection first, correction later. Babies, they are born, they learn to speak and to connect. Only after 3, 4, 5 years, I'm not saying this is the journey in English, but 3, 4, 5 years later, the babies will start speaking. Will start correcting grammar, go to school. Yeah. Are you born? Você nasce e vai para a escola? No. Maybe you go, but aprender grammar? No. You were born, you learn to speak, and only after you learn grammar. It doesn't make sense. You don't need translation in your head. You need to learn to speak, and then you learn grammar. Simple as that. Well, um, your job is to stay connected in conversation. Connection first, correction later. If you correct yourself every 2 seconds, you break your rhythm. Yes. Hello, Miri family. Mustafa, Sarah, my wife. Not my wife, Miri family. Yeah. And Danielle, Mickey is, yeah. Well, don't let your English lose rhythm, okay? Let's do a quick test here. You don't need to write anything, okay? You don't need to comment or write anything if you don't want. If you want, of course, you are free to do that. Frenti, Italy, Italiano. I have some Italian students. They are amazing, very cool people, very intelligent guys. And the president says, well, don't be jealous. Again, you don't need to write. If you write, it's totally fine, but just answer in your head. Now, quick test for you. When you speak English, what happens more? A, first option. Oh, let me try to do that. When you speak English, what happens more? Let me try. Holy moly. Hello, people. Hello, everybody coming in. Can I comment here? Yeah, no, it's too hard. Okay. What happens more when you speak English? A, you don't know vocabulary. You don't know vocabulary. B, you know vocabulary, but you can't access the vocabulary fast. 3, you translate too much. 4, you get nervous and you forget simple things. Now, in general, when I ask this question, most people answer B, C, and D. Most people answer, as I would say I have other live here open. Most people answer they know vocabulary, but they can't access the vocabulary fast. All of these, ha ha ha, laugh out loud. Yes, it is true, Debbie. Some people answer all four, but usually B, C, and D is super common. They know vocabulary, but they can't access it fast. They translate too much, or they get nervous and forget simple things. So that tells me something very important. The problem is access. Yeah, you need to access English faster under pressure. Participating in a live like this, commenting, or even speaking or delivering a live as I'm doing now is um, to be under pressure. I am with public. There are people coming in all the time. Tá bombando. Yes, people come in all the time. And it's basically being under pressure. What the heck is that? Okay. Well, now the question two here. When someone asks you a simple question in English, do you usually answer too short? Let me give you an example. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Did you like the movie? Yeah, Come on, really? You talk like that with your friends? I talked about Bahia. There's like Manuel Salvador. Salvador is Bahia, yeah. Now, hey, if you say yes, come on, that's too boring. You don't talk like this with your friends. The conversation dies. A strong answer in this case would be yes, I liked it. The story was simple, but the message was really good. See, it's not advanced, it's not complicated, but it's better. It's much better to give a little bit of a completer sentence, more complete sentence, than just yes. Don't do that. So here's a simple formula you can use. I talk about that a lot. You answer, you give yourself a reason, the question a reason, because, and then you share some extra detail. For example, do you like your job? If people ask you, do you like your job? Don't say yes. Okay, it's correct, but it's super weak. It's not nice to say yes. Do you like your job? Yes, I like my job because I work with people every day. Yeah, because I work with people and every day is a little different because it's speaking with people, teaching classes to people, connecting with people every day. Even the same class, which is not, could be really different because people have different experiences and different answers. Well, and do you like studying English? I know it's a yes or no question, right? Like, do you like studying English? It is a simple question, but don't make the answer simple. Make the answer something more active, more complete. Yes, I like English, but it's difficult for me because I understand more than I can speak. Já tive comentários assim hoje, yeah? People said, oh, it's difficult for me. I understand, but uh, more than I can speak. It's hard to speak. I want to feel more confident in real conversations. Well, that is already better communication. Better than yes. Yeah. Much better than yes. It's simple, but it's much more complete to give a reason and some extra detail. Um, Here's one idea for you. I want you to remember. Remember this. Important. Keep that in your mind. Don't only practice English. Practice the moments in English. Most people practice random English, but real life has moments. Real life is not just like that. Real life is introducing yourself, talking about your work, explaining a problem. Matthews, Brazil, congratulations, Brazil. Yeah, Brazil, Japan today. Very good. It was a hard game, eh? 2-1. Yes. Um, I'm sorry for the Japanese. I love Japan. Japan is a very cool place. But soccer today, yeah, Brazil was better, right? And it's okay. Very good game for both teams. Yeah, it was pretty hard competition. So again, real life has a lot of moments. Real life is not a script. Real life has you got to introduce yourself, talk about your work, explain about problems, ask for help, give your opinion, tell a story, join a meeting, travel, talk to clients, start your conversations, follow up. Real life is made up by moments. If you want to speak better, choose one moment and train that. Train, 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 get another moment. Train, 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 another moment. Practice makes better. For example, this week I will practice talking about myself in English. So it's not about doing 500 words, 500 palavras talking about myself. No, relax. Easy. Hi, my name is Alan. Yeah. I am from Brazil. I work as an English communication coach, and I help people with speak with more confidence and clarity. I've been teaching English for over 14 years, and my focus is not only grammar, but real communication. Aqui a gente fala de verdade. Real communication. That's a moment. Now, imagine if you train 10 important moments, you become much more confident. The more important moments you practice, the stronger you get. So keep practicing. Not because your English is perfect, but because your brain is prepared. To be prepared, you need to practice. Confidence comes from preparation. Já viu alguém confidente sem preparar? No. Yeah. Confidence comes from preparation, not from magic. Confidence is not magic. You got to practice. There are many TED Talks. You know, TED Talk. There are many people who are nervous speaking on a TED Talk stage. That's completely normal because they haven't practiced that so many times speaking with the public. Yeah, you got to be prepared for that. So, let me summarize today's live. Te dar resumo da live. Stay here. Listen to the summary here. If you freeze in English, it doesn't mean you are bad at English. It probably means you translate too much, you try to sound advanced too early, you judge yourself while speaking, you haven't trained English under pressure, and you know words but you don't access them fast enough. And the solution is not just study more. Estudar demais não é a solução. Don't study too much. The solution is train speaking blocks, use simple English with clarity, practice real moments, stop trying to be perfect before you speak, build confidence through action. So here's my challenge for you today. Desafio, pay attention. My challenge for you today, like this live, share with other people. Curte aí, compartilha, yeah? Build challenge for you, desafio. Choose one question and answer the question out loud after this live. When this live ends, answer it out loud. Think about one question. For example, tell me about yourself. So, hello, my name is Alan. Speak, practice. Question two, why are you learning English? I'm learning English because practice, speak, exercise. Yeah. Question three, what is difficult for you when you speak English? For me, when I speak English, it's difficult to expose myself in front of other people because speak, practice out loud. Just a few challenge. Speak, use your mouth. And, well, speak 30 seconds. It doesn't need to be perfect. If you want, send me a message later with the sentence here on TikTok. Send me a message. Let me see your message in English, how you are practicing your English. And I can tell you the best first step on your level and your goal. If you talk to me, you can send me a private message here. Oh, good. Yeah. Send the answer to one of these questions here, and I can interact with you for sure. And if this live helped you, share this live, yeah, this video with one person who understands English but freeze when they speak English, because that person probably needs to hear this. Your English level is not your intelligence level. Your confidence can be trained. Clarity is more important than perfection. Be clear when you speak, when you deliver your message. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Valeu. Thank you for your participation. Thanks for the likes. Stay sharp, all right?